Hi everyone, so today we'll be making this apple. I like it, I think it's cute. You could make it so you don't have the string and you can just like set it somewhere, but I left the string because I plan on hanging it up back here afterwards, yeah. It's actually kind of heavy and fairly thick. What you need is a piece of cardboard, cut like this, so it's kind of like apple shaped. That's how you get this shape here. I cut mine out already, so it's just done. You'll need a little twig. I can't tell you exactly how long because you want to figure out so it sticks up just a little bit, but if you have a little too much, you might have to cut the end off. It's better to have too much than not enough, but yes, you need a little stick. And there's a generic little twig you can go find like outside in the woods or something. Just like, don't go ripping off a live tree, it's not nice. Like finding a dead one is already falling over. You'll need a little bit of pipe cleaner. That's optional, of course, you don't have to have a leaf. A little crochet hook or a yarn needle or whatever you want to use. I'm using this. Tape, or glue would work too, but I'm just using tape. Scissors, totally gonna stab myself in the face, is there. And yarn. I made this apple yellow, I'm gonna make my next one red because reasons. What you first need to do is take this and your twig and figure out, first of all, figure out what side of the apple you want it to be the top. I want it to be this side. And with then your stick you want to stick out. I want this end to stick out like that. I'm actually gonna improve on my other one. I taped it on this side, but it's actually, I think it'll tape like on this side. If this way, if say you can still see a little bit of the cardboard when you're all done, I prefer to see the brown than the rich checker box. So what you need to do is tape that stick right on to your cardboard. It's not the most like efficient, best way to hold it on, but it'll work. And it'll hold it on once you tell your yarn on, because the yarn will hold it itself once you get it done. The tape is just mainly there to hold it while you're wrapping the yarn. So yeah, just like that. And you obviously have a little bit extra, so you can just take your scissors or whatever you're using and just chop the little end of it off. Sorry, I need both hands to do this. Couldn't do it on camera. Yeah, like that, and then just throw this a little bit away, or however much you cut off. And that's what you have so far. Not very cute, I know. You take the end of your yarn. The way I do this is I start at the top of the stem. I take this piece, lay it right here, wrap it around the stem, and then go down and around, and then I'll just kind of wrap. And as you wrap, it becomes a part. It comes like adhere to itself, sort of. So you don't have to like glue the yarn on at all or anything. And then you just start wrapping however you feel like. I find it's best if you work one side for a little bit, get it fairly well, get it pretty covered, work the other side and go back and forth versus one side then the other side. That's what I've learned. But you can do whatever you think is best for your apple. And you gotta pull it tight in some places and looser in other places, just a way to make it stick in place on the cardboard. My yarns went down there. Okay, fun. And just wrap and wrap and wrap. And as you can see, this isn't very thick. This is. It takes a lot of yarn to get this whole thing covered on the outside, so the middle right here ends up being pretty thick. So it actually becomes somewhat three-dimensional in a way. You can just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping until it's covered, which takes forever. But it's simple and easy. It just takes a while. I'm going to go ahead and do some of this and come back because it's really simple. You don't need to watch me, and I'm probably boring you. I've done a bunch more of it, so now you see more of it's covered and stuff. There's just a little bit more I want to do here and there, cover it up, like a few holes, and then once I get it fairly well covered, I like to just wrap it a few more times just to get like this sort of like crisscrossy look I got going right on top, and make sure I got that too. Because I wrap the same way a few times. This way it gives it the illusion that I didn't do that. If that makes any sense to you. Like there's still a few little gaps here and there where I can see the cardboard through, so I'm just getting my yarn in there and covering them over. I'm also just wrapping places just to get it covered well everywhere. And just wrapping it any which way works to get the parts I need covered. And going around and around lots of times. And then now I think I'm good, so I'm just going to wrap it a few random like crisscross times like I was talking about, just to make sure it doesn't look like I did too like even looking stuff. So, and I want the yarn to end up next to the stem. I'm not sure, or you probably couldn't see any of that. I'm sorry. But you want your yarn end to wrap around somehow and end up right by the stem, just because this way if you want to make it hang, that's what you need best. When you get there, just cut some off like that from your skein. And then you want to hold this where you want it. You want to take your little crochet hook and go through. I'm going to take like these two loops and pull this yarn, that's my end here, through that. And then I'm going to fold it over and I'm going to go through those two same bits and pull it through like that. It's obviously, it can still move stuff, so it's not real tight and like not a secure knot, but it's at least somewhat secure now. Now we're going to do the finicky part to make it secure. I pull this through so it's a loop, but don't pull it all the way through, and then I grab this bit of yarn again and I slip knot it right through. Easier said than done sometimes, like that. And then I just pull it through and pull it tight. Make sure it doesn't like pull anything apart and knock my whole apple apart. And there, you can be done now if you want. This could be an apple and it could be cute and it could be done. Or you can make it look like this. What is the difference, you ask? One has a leaf, one doesn't. So what I like to do is take my pipe cleaner and I fold it so it's kind of like this, so it's like a leaf-ish shape. But that's kind of thin and stuff, so I like to take it and wrap around like this, sort of. A little more, so I have just like that. I don't need a whole lot to wrap around or like stick in the yarn. You could just stick it right in the yarn. You don't need to wrap it around the thing, but you can do it either way. I have these two little bits I'm going to use to wrap around. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to put the string down so it's not in my way. Get it in there where I want it. And then twist those bits around so that it's attached. And tighten it and stuff so it's not going to fall off, because you don't want your leaf to fall off your apple. And yeah, there you go. You can just tweak it so however you like your leaf. Depends on you. It's up to you. So yeah, if you like weird yarn crafts like this that are sort of fall themed because it's almost fall, give this a thumbs up. Comment down below any ideas you have or like fall themed items you'd like me to try to make into crafts. Down below, comment them. I'll try to do them for you. And subscribe. Bye!